In this lecture, we are going to see how to change the value of the progress bar programmatically. So in the previous lecture, we have seen how to set the value and also the maximum value, and we have also seen how to customize our progress bar. So using the techniques discussed in the previous lecture, I have displayed the current value and also the maximum value. So this is the code as of now. Here I have styled the UI-progressbar-value class, which is the filled section, and I have also styled the maximum span element, which displays the maximum value. So what I want to do is I want to add two buttons. One is to increment the value and the other is to decrement the value. So let me add two buttons. Button ID equals btn increment. Okay, and here let me specify as plus 10%. So when we click this button, the value should be incremented by 10. Similarly, let's have the decrement button. So let me copy and paste it and change this to btn decrement and this to minus 10%. Now let's see how it appears. Refresh. See, there are two buttons, plus 10% and minus 10%. Now let's write the code here. Instead of having two button clicks, we can have click for the button element and then decide which button is clicked. Okay. So $button.click. Let me add the function. Okay. So first I want to decide which button is clicked. So here what we can do, we can specify where id equals $this.attr of id. Okay, this will return the id of the clicked button, right? This means the current element. And we can check if id equals btn increment. Then what should we do? We actually have to increment the value by 10, right? So what we can do is we can have another variable called new value and set its value to be current plus 10. So let me make it a global variable because we are going to use it in another function as well. So where new value. Okay. So new value equals current plus 10 because the increment button is clicked. In the else part, we can write new value to be current minus 10. Okay. So this will change the new value. Then this new value should be set as the value of the progress bar, right? When we click this button, this section should be changed to the 20% section and also this value should be changed. So what we can do for that? Let's now create another function called display value. In that we are going to do these two things. So let me create the function display value. Okay. And what should we do here? In this function, first we need to set the value of this progress bar to be the new value. So what we can do, the progress bar's ID is bar. So $#bar.progressbar and the value of the value option should be set to be new value. So new value. Now let's check that part only. Save, refresh. Suppose I click plus 10. See, it is moved to the new point, but still it is displayed as 10%, right? So what should we do? We also have to change this value, right? So we need to do that as well. So what we have to do? We need to change the text value. So let me copy this and paste it here and change this to new value, right? Now let's check the code. Save, refresh. Let me click plus 10. See, it is 20%. Now again, if I click plus 10, what will happen? It should be 30% in fact, right? Plus 10, nothing is happening. Why? Because when we click the button, it will move to this section, right? Button click event. But here we are actually not getting the current value of the progress bar because here we have set the current value to be 10 and we are getting that value and incrementing it. So here what should we do? We need to get the current value and then increment it by 10. So here the current should be, that is, we should copy this and paste it here. Hope you understand the issue, because when we click the button for the first time, it's okay because the value of the progress bar is set to be 10. Then it calls the display value function and it displays the value correctly. Again, when we click the button, it is not having the updated new value. So here we should get the value of the current and then that particular value should be incremented. So let me save this, refresh, plus 10, 20%, plus 10, 30%, minus 10, 20%, minus 10, 10%, minus 10, nothing is shown. But now one more issue is to be solved. I will show you that. Let me click the plus 10 5 times now. 1, 10%, 2, 20%, 3, 30%, 4, 40%. And now if I click, we will see the 50% twice. One inside this filled section and one of the maximum. So let me click the plus 10 again. See, we are seeing 50%, 50%. So what we can do here, inside this, what we can do is that we can check if new value equals maximum, which means it reached the maximum. In that case, we can just display an empty string in the filled section. So let me copy this, paste it and set its value to be an empty string. Okay, and this should be in the else part. If both are not equals, which means new value is not equal to maximum, in that case we need to display the value in the filled section. So let me cut this from here and paste it within this section. Save, refresh, plus 10, 30, 40, 50. It's perfect. Minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, plus 10. Now it is working as we expect. So in this lecture we have seen how to change the value of the progress bar programmatically and also display the current value and the maximum value.